Have you ever stood up and felt your legs wobble a bit more than they used to? Or noticed it's harder to climb stairs, even if you're staying active? Here's the truth. It's not just aging. It could be 5 silent issues that are quietly draining your leg strength after 60. Most seniors have no idea what's really behind their muscle loss. But once you understand what's happening, you can take simple steps to stop it and even reverse it. Stick around because in this video, we're breaking down what your body's trying to tell you before things get worse. Let's start with one of the biggest culprits behind weak legs after 60. Muscle loss, also known as sarcopenia. This condition actually begins in your 30s, but after age 60, it speeds up fast. If you don't take action, you could lose up to 30% of your muscle mass by your 80s, especially in the legs where balance and strength are crucial. Take Harold, a 72-year-old retired firefighter from Ohio. He always considered himself strong until one day he couldn't lift himself out of his recliner without help. His thighs had noticeably shrunk, and just walking to the mailbox wore him out. After a checkup, he learned that he was losing muscle at an alarming rate. The fix? Harold started doing chair squats and short daily walks. He also upped his protein intake, adding eggs, chicken, and lentils to his meals. Within weeks, he noticed less wobbling and more confidence in his stride. The truth is, you don't need a gym or heavy weights to fight muscle loss. Just 10 to 15 minutes a day of smart, simple movement and the right nutrients can help you stay strong and independent far longer than you might think. Now that you know how muscle loss can sneak up on you, let's talk about another hidden cause of weak legs after 60. Poor circulation, often due to peripheral artery disease, PAD. When arteries in your legs become narrowed by plaque buildup, your muscles don't get the oxygen-rich blood they need to function properly. This leads to pain, fatigue, and even a heavy dragging sensation in your legs. That's exactly what happened to Linda, a 68-year-old retired teacher from Florida. She thought her tired legs were just part of aging, until she noticed they'd cramp up just walking across the grocery store. Sometimes her feet even felt cold or numb. Her doctor diagnosed her with early-stage PAD. With a few changes, Linda took control. She began walking around her house for 10 minutes after meals, drank more water, and cut down on salty snacks. She also started elevating her legs during TV time, which helped reduce swelling and improve blood flow. The takeaway? Poor circulation isn't just uncomfortable, it's a warning sign. But just like Harold, with consistent, simple changes, Linda began to feel steadier, stronger, and more like herself again. And you can too. While improving circulation helps get more oxygen and nutrients to your legs, it's just as important to consider what's happening with your nerves. Because when they're damaged, your legs can feel weak, numb, or even painful. This is often due to peripheral neuropathy, especially common in seniors with diabetes or vitamin B12 deficiency. Take Robert, a 70-year-old veteran from Texas. He began experiencing a strange burning sensation in his feet and said it felt like he was walking on sponges. At first, he ignored it, but when he started stumbling and losing balance, his doctor confirmed it was neuropathy, worsened by low B12 levels. Robert made key changes. He started eating more B12-rich foods like eggs and spinach, cut back on alcohol, and gently massaged his feet daily to stimulate nerve endings. Within weeks, his sensation improved, and so did his stability. If you're feeling numbness or tingling, don't brush it off. Nerve health can be protected and sometimes even improved through early action, better nutrition, and mindful habits. While Robert's nerve issues started in his feet, some leg problems don't actually start in the legs at all. They start in your lower back. That's right. Spinal problems like herniated discs, spinal stenosis, or even poor posture can compress nerves in the spine and cause leg weakness, pain, or sudden buckling. Meet Carolyn, a 74-year-old gardener from Oregon. She noticed that every time she bent over to tend her flowers, she'd get a sharp ache shooting down her left leg. Some days her leg would even feel numb or give out completely. Her doctor explained it was sciatica, caused by a compressed nerve in her spine. Carolyn didn't want surgery, so she started with simple daily spinal stretches like the kneaded chest pose and made sure she never sat too long without moving. She also added a lumbar support cushion to her favorite reading chair. The result? Less pain, more stability, and renewed confidence in her movement. So if one leg feels weaker than the other, or your back's been aching, it might not be just age. Your spine could be the silent culprit. Carolyn's story reminds us that strength isn't just about muscle or bones. Your body's chemistry plays a major role too. If you've ever been jolted awake by a sudden leg cramp or felt your legs go weak for no clear reason, you may be dealing with something less obvious but just as critical, an electrolyte imbalance. After turning 70, Walter, a retired firefighter in Florida, began experiencing frequent nighttime leg cramps and occasional shaky legs during the day. His energy felt fine, but his legs, not so much. His doctor ran a few basic tests and discovered low magnesium and potassium levels, likely due to his diuretic medication and not drinking enough water in the hot Florida sun. Once Walter started adding potassium-rich foods like bananas, sweet potatoes, and spinach, and incorporating magnesium sources like almonds, beans, and even the occasional piece of dark chocolate, his cramps nearly vanished. He also began drinking more water and occasionally enjoyed a warm Epsom salt bath before bed. The takeaway? Sometimes it's not your muscles that are weak, it's the fuel and minerals they're missing. Rebalancing your electrolytes can bring back energy, stability, and a good night's sleep. So what do Walter, Carolyn, James, and Helen all have in common? They each face different causes of leg weakness, muscle loss, poor circulation, nerve damage, and electrolyte imbalance. But they didn't just accept it as part of getting older. They took small, consistent steps to reclaim their strength. And you can too. Whether it's walking just 10 minutes a day like Helen, adding spinach and avocados like Walter, or doing gentle leg lifts from a chair like James, the path to stronger legs starts with a single decision. Don't wait until you fall or lose your independence. Listen to what your body's trying to tell you. Weakness in your legs isn't just an inconvenience, it's a warning sign. Start by moving a little more each day, adding protein to your meals, staying hydrated, and checking your spine and circulation health. Talk to your doctor if anything feels off. And if you found this helpful, do your legs and someone else's a favor. Like this video, share it with a friend or loved one, and hit subscribe to join our community here at Wellness Nest Daily. We're here to walk this journey with you every step of the way.